Here is a list of recipes to treat allergic skin reactions. 1. Salad dressing to foil inflammation. What you need: 1 part olive oil, 1 part flaxseed oil, 1 part balsamic vinegar, 1 part apple cider vinegar. Preparation and use: combine all the ingredients in a dressing shaker and shake vigorously 10 times. Pour over salad and toss. Yield 4 to 6 servings. How it works: you may think that eating oil will cause your skin to break out. In fact, oil is an anti-inflammatory. The omega-3 fatty acids in fish oil are especially effective in retarding inflammatory reactions in cells. 2. Colloidal oatmeal bath. What you need: 2 to 3 cups, 160 to 240 grams, regular or colloidal oats. Preparation and use: if using regular oats, pour them into a food processor, coffee grinder, or blender and blend to a powder. This turns them into colloidal oats. Pour the oats into warm, running bath water. Disperse oats with your hand. Alternatively, pour the oats into a sock, bag, or bandana to contain the particles and help with cleanup, and place the sock in the bathwater. Climb in and soak for at least 15 minutes. Avoid using soap, which only dries and further irritates the skin. After leaving the bath, pat your skin dry with a clean towel. Yield 1 application. How it works: oats have antioxidant and anti-inflammatory activity. Applied topically, oats moisturize the skin and decrease itching. The gooiness you feel when you squeeze the sock is caused by the complex carbohydrates in the oats. Note: you can make a large batch of colloidal oats and store in a tightly sealed jar or tin in a cool, dry place. Fact or myth? Most U.S. residents will suffer some form of dermatitis during their lifetime. Yes. From diaper rash to psoriasis, up to 90% of the population will have allergic skin outbreaks in their lifetime. Lifestyle tip: for an extra jolt of good-for-you oils, never consume cod liver oil. It contains too much vitamin A for your system and can even cause a bleeding disorder. Instead, opt for other sources of healthy oils. Add walnuts and avocados to the salad. Add hemp seeds to cereal and smoothies. Eat oily fish, salmon, mackerel, sardines, etc. at least once a week. Or take a daily EPA/DHA capsule. 3. Afterbath natural. What you need: moisturizer 1/4 cup, 55 ml, aloe vera gel 1/4 cup, 60 ml, high quality oil, olive, almond, coconut, apricot, or grapeseed 12 drops, German chamomile essential oil. Preparation and use: in a clean bowl, whisk together the aloe gel and oil. Blend in the German chamomile oil. Immediately after bathing or showering, while your skin is still damp, apply a generous amount to your skin with clean fingers. Allow a couple of minutes for the moisturizer to absorb before getting dressed. Yield multiple applications. How it works: aloe vera gel is anti-inflammatory, soothing, and hydrating. Lab studies indicate that aloe can promote healing and may reduce inflammation in eczema. German chamomile, Matricaria recutita, has chemicals that reduce inflammation and allergies. More specifically, the flavonoids quercetin and apigenin inhibit the release of histamine from immune cells called mast cells. Lab studies indicate that it improves eczema-like skin conditions. The essential oil of chamomile looks blue, due to a potent anti-inflammatory chemical called chamazoline. Note: store leftover moisturizer in a clean, dry jar and throw it away after 2 weeks when it's time for a fresh recipe. 4. Soothing oat paste. 1 tablespoon 5 grams colloidal oatmeal, 1 teaspoon 5 grams baking soda, drops of water, as needed. Preparation and use: in a small bowl, stir together the colloidal oatmeal and baking soda until blended. Gradually add just enough water to form a paste. Apply to irritated areas with clean fingers. Once dry, rinse it off with warm water. Yield 1 application. How it works: the antioxidant and anti-inflammatory activities in oatmeal relieve itching. Baking soda neutralizes the acids that promote itchy skin. Fact or myth? Stress can aggravate eczema. Yes. To help counteract a breakout and increasing irritation, take a long walk, bike, or swim, do the stress-less exercise, see page 119, in a quiet room, or meditate. 5. Poison ivy or oak potion. This is an effective, time-honored recipe for the rash caused by poison ivy and poison oak. 1 part calamine lotion, 1 part aloe vera gel. Preparation and use. Mix the lotion and aloe gel in a clean bowl. Apply to affected areas with clean fingers, cotton swabs, or cotton balls. Allow the mixture to dry and then rinse off. Yield: 1 application. How it works: the zinc oxide and ferric oxide in calamine lotion are antipyretics, or anti-itch, agents. Aloe vera gel feels cool and adds anti-inflammatory relief. 6. Jewelweed rub. Jewelweed Impatiens capensis is a tall, stemmed plant with orange and yellow trumpet-shaped flowers, usually found growing wild near streams and in deep shade in the woods. My family keeps a batch of this handy during poison ivy season. Jewelweed can sometimes be found at nurseries, but don't confuse it with the shade-tolerant garden annual Impatiens walleriana, also known as Busy Lizzie. That one will not help your poison ivy. BHS. 1 quart 946 milliliters water or more if you have lots of jewelweed, armful of jewelweed. Preparation and use. Bring the water to a boil in a big pot. Turn off the heat. Put the jewelweed in the pot, cover it, and let it steep for at least 30 minutes. Pour the mixture, a deep brown tea, into a gallon jar or into ice cube trays and freeze. Rub on the poison ivy rash as soon as you experience the first signs of itching. Yield: enough for dozens of applications. How it works: urushiol, an oily resin in the sap of poison ivy, poison oak, and poison sumac, causes an allergic reaction in those who are sensitive to it. Jewelweed has strong anti-inflammatory properties. It acts on urushiol to relieve the itching and blisters and halt the spread of the rash. Lifestyle tip: brew a fresh pot of coffee and take a handful of the wet grounds. Rubbing them on your hands will soothe them and relieve inflammation. Fact or myth? All chamomiles have the same healing properties. No. Roman chamomile, Chamomillum nobile, is a different species and chemically distinct. Although it has benefits of its own, it lacks German chamomile's anti-inflammatory impact. 7. Scalp therapy oil. 1/2 cup 120 milliliters olive or vegetable oil, 3 drops lavender essential oil. Preparation and use. Before bedtime, warm the oil in a saucepan until it feels soothing to the touch. Apply to your scalp. Put an old cloth or towel over your pillow and sleep. In the morning, use a mild shampoo to wash away the remaining oil. Yield: 1 application. How it works: this natural moisturizer soothes the affected scalp. 8. Sage skin wash. 1 cup 235 milliliters water, 1 tablespoon 2 grams dried sage. Preparation and use. In a small pot, bring the water to a boil and then pour it into a cup. Add the dried sage, cover, and let steep for at least 15 minutes. Strain and allow to cool to room temperature. Apply to the affected area with a clean cloth. Allow the skin to dry before getting dressed. Do not rinse off the sage mixture. Yield: 1 application. How it works: in a 2011 study in Japan, researchers used sage and rosemary, among other herbal extracts, on dermatitis lesions on mice and found that repeated applications significantly healed the skin lesions. When simple doesn't work, consult with your family physician for stronger over-the-counter or prescription medications. When to call the doctor. You develop a rash around your eyes, mouth, genitals, or over much of your body from poison ivy or poison oak. Skin inflammation worsens or becomes infected, as evidenced by increased redness, heat, and pus. Fever or other signs of more serious illness accompany skin inflammation.